Good times, everybody, and welcome. It is Friday, finally. Greetings to Landstrad and Frauke and Raven and Kel, and I think that's everyone who might have snuck in. Apparently the snuck in command has goofs in it. I was updating it yesterday. Obviously I goofed. So be it. If somebody could remind me at the end of stream to go and have a hack at that and fix it, that would be fantastic. Let's pause the audio because today is Firmament and we are back at the Swan. Let's see, 26th of May. Seems like it might have been the last time we were playing. God, I hope I got this right. And we had a cliffhanger. We had reached the Swan and found something, having unlocked all of the spires. Now the question becomes, is this literally the end of the game or just where it gets deeper? Wow. It's a lift. Interesting. So we have sneakily found a lift.
Tanner was afraid, I suppose. He became our master and ruled us with a heavy hand. We learned about masters and their weapons. We were subdued, then lost. And Turner, rather than intent on the assembly and completing the mission, became intoxicated with his power. Our angry god. He would command and we would comply or die. His every need. Only one of the arrivals could prepare for the assembly. Our mission was in peril, resting in Turner's distracted hands. I lost hope.
Oh dear. Yes, I agree. What a nice fellow. Interesting. Now the interesting thing is, I could have sworn I selected lower, and I think we went upwards there. Where are we? We are on... Well, this is still... Are we able to get up there? No. That looks like a doorway, but it's not a doorway we can get through. Are we missing anything? It does look basementy, doesn't it just? Oh! Oh! We have another egg. Interesting. That appears to be over what appears to be looking something like a lift shaft. Destination. So it has a destination of destination. Oh, and this egg is incomplete and, well, that's interesting.
And then a plan came to me. An ingenious plan. I refined it for many weeks. I became close to Turner to use it.
Uh-oh.
I made a wall in my mind for my own sanity.
What sanity?
Friending the monster for the greater good. I learned much. I wept much. So, after many weeks, I told my comrade Jacques the truth that I had learned. I knew he would be afraid. He provoked the others, and they all lashed out at me. I convinced Turner to use his weapons to force them into the deep sea. I told Turner we could wake new ones from the threshold, and I would mentor them to be more compliant as his servants. I gained Turner's praise with this idea.
Uh-oh.
And his trust. Right up until I sedated him and placed him in the threshold as well. And so I was alone.
Well, that explains where they all went.
Sleeping and prepared. Not for days or weeks or even months, but for years.
Oof.
Everyone was gone. The embrace could only be awakened, the assembly could only occur, only with the power of an arriver. But now Turner was in the deep sea. And you will learn the truth now.
Uh-oh.
The truth of sleep, the truth of the mission, the truth of keeping, and the truth of Turner, our assembling and ending.
Hey, Squishy.
The threshold keeps the keepers. The cycle of keepers. Blank new keepers to be mentored. The 7-year cycle. But I will not go to sleep. I will keep my memories. I will not forget.
That got dark. Poking with the lab vampires. Yay for surviving of the vampires. Well then. I'm almost tempted to somehow get back down and see what an egg looks like when it arrives. So there's a... Is that... Ooh, signs. Atellus Inaugural Keepers. Why do I have a feeling that these are people who were in the Kickstarters? And that is what's happened to the Kickstarter backers. Just a hunch. Oh, no. Okay, so we've got a diving suit. I have a sneaking hunch that this is not the end of the game for a while. Couldn't get enough blood from your left arm after 5 minutes, so it's... Ooh, ow. I'm trying to remember, didn't we set up... Oh, no. Customize. Oh! reset this. Apparently these don't persist. Let's... Oh, definitely got to keep the War of the Worlds. Okay. Okay, so... Interesting. It does actually have some control on the origin of the species, the War of the Worlds. So actually we do have... I did restart, did I? Ah, yes I did. That's my own mistake then. Of course, I had to restart after we had no audio last time. Interesting though, because that means that, theoretically, that is ours. And so are these. I'm curious because there was a... Hello. System overwrite 100%. System overwrite of what? I've found old Amstrad technology by the looks of it. Don't tell me we start on floppy disks. Externally latched. Coupling module hatch 2. Okay. So we have a very interesting world suddenly. Okay, let's see where this takes us. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder.
And now, you have experienced the revelation that I had. The grand realms I thought were everything are nothing but firmament, structures. But yet, they hold everything dear to me, except my own memories. I have kept those.
Oh. Oh, wow. And... oh. Interesting. Effectively, we've been on a spaceship all this time. Possibly. Is this basically... interesting. Interesting. I'm starting to wonder if basically we are travelling the stars. And the firmament is but the spaceship. Okay, that is just epic, though. Ah, that looks like a lift. That looks like a lift that I've gone the wrong way to get to. It's interesting that it's sort of playing that whomping noise every time I walk I'm guessing that's the sound of my boots on the platform. And we move 3 balls in when we flop. Well, I'm not sure if those balls were that we moved were just controls. Are we running or not? No, we're not running. All I have to say is this is absolutely gorgeous. I'm a little bit disturbed by all the things floating, though. That kind of sort of suggests something might have gone wrong, and maybe we're not moving when we should be. Those look like sailor sails, though. Because if we were moving, those should be leaving. Unless they're held in by gravity. But true. Once we did, yeah, they definitely they definitely look like the things that were inside. I agree. I mean, it was locked internally, so maybe we've just unlocked the door on the inside that we couldn't get through. I'm going to... That looks like an engine. It could be a Lagrange point. Let's go back in. Oh.
Imagine the first time I saw such a sight. I cannot describe what happened to my body. I did not think Channel would lie, but there's no preparation to face what one has never contemplated, never imagined. I was distraught and opened and offended and free. I do not have words to describe to you. And now, I've returned here many times. And still, I do not know where the firmament ends. Can we ever?
I'm a little confused, though, about one thing. Because earlier, she said, I cannot imagine what you are seeing because I could not see it. And yet now she seems to be inferring that she's seen outside. So how? Because there was no way of getting down here without actually having done all of this previously. Oh, no. The door that we could not open was up here. Oh, great. There's another one. No. Coupling module hatch 3. Why do I have the urge to close the door behind me? Ooh, book. Book. Information. Oh, blimey. Info dump. Welcome to the Firmament Initiative, a multi-generational, multinational, privately funded endeavour designed to preserve and secure the future of humanity through interstellar exploration. Your participation, dedication and service to this monumental mission is acknowledged and appreciated. Classified. Please note that due to the nature and duration of the mission, this information is exclusively for the crew's perusal. Keepers must remain segregated, concentrating on the preservation of the cargo without distraction. Cargo? Insert paper dumping gif. Yes. Founders: Andrew Carnegie, Marie Curie, Karl Marx, Nikola Tesla, Konstantin Tsiolkovsky, and Jules Verne. Blimey. Starship Atellus. Phase 1, the Great Lift. Phase 1 centered on sending crucial Earth-based elements, minerals, flora, fauna into orbit. Founders utilized their considerable resources to launch massive projectiles into orbit using 12 colossal rail rifles, situated at various mountainous locations on Earth between 1895 and 1907. Wow. Over 6,000 containers of cargo were transported into space, totaling more than 16 million tons. Even SpaceX would have fun with that one, including technology for the assembly of the Starship. In 1910, the mission commenced with the Atellus gradually accelerating towards a nearby star system via rudimentary steam propulsion and solar cells. Steam propulsion! I mean, solar cells make sense. Augmentation. The Atellus initially possessed very limited acceleration capabilities. The mission's design relied on future advancements in space technology to enhance the Starship during its journey. How? Founders correctly anticipated that future technology would be able to catch up with and upgrade it, potentially redirecting it to a different star system if a more suitable one was discovered. Timing and frequency of such augmentations were uncertain. Attachment and docking ports were incorporated in anticipation. Aha, that explains the arrivals and Turner. He might have been somebody who came in later. Starship Atellus features artificial gravity generated by the vessel's rotation. I didn't see us rotating outside. To create the required gravity, cargo realms are positioned further from the center of rotation, resulting in a structurally weaker vessel susceptible to stresses during intense acceleration. Consequently, the ship was designed to retract and secure the cargo realms during periods of high acceleration. So when we moved all of the things up, that might have been the moving in of the cargo realms. It was expected this would only be necessary deceleration for arrival or for a final upgrade, proving unanticipated thrust. Keepers were prepared for these events with a narrative combining the arrival of trained personnel required to engage the embrace, and the actual arrival of the Starship Atellus at its final destination. Okay, so that's the arrivers concept then. The Keepers, acknowledging that a journey to even the closest star system would take centuries or millennia, founders designed the ship's maintenance to be performed by Keepers. Keepers reside in large cargo realms, rotating in and out of sleep chambers that enabled them to live for the mission's entire duration. Sensible. The sleep process gradually purges memories, starting from the most recent. As a result, Keepers are limited to a maximum sleep duration of 12 years before being awakened and retrained. So if you're asleep for longer than 12 years, you lose everything. Mentors facilitate the retraining process by bypassing I'll say, by passing on their knowledge and preparing for sleep. To minimize social complications amongst keepers, tightly controlled and rigorously managed protocol was established. Keepers are not informed about their mission's nature, and are instead taught that they existed within 3 small realms comprising their entire universe. Questioning was discouraged. All necessary answers were provided through strict cultural indoctrination. Go figure. Crew. Small group of trained astronauts is accommodated at the ship's fore. Crew's primary responsibility is to remotely monitor the keepers and ensure the smooth operation of the mission during launch and subsequent upgrades. Crew has access to threshold suspension chambers. Their usage is limited to approximately 1 year. Suspension periods exceeding 2 years pose memory loss risks, go figure, which could compromise the crew's effectiveness. Consequently, the crew members are expected to live out their lives in support of the mission. It's of utmost importance that the crew remains separated from the keepers to prevent interference with the keepers' strictly dictated culture. The only exception to this segregation is the arrivers. Here we go. The arrivers. As the mission progresses, it is anticipated that the frequency of upgrades will increase due to advancements in space travel engines and speeds. Final stages of the missions will likely occur rapidly, necessitating the arrival of a final crew known as the Arrivers. The Keeper's lore predicts the arrival of this group, who will require access to the realms to prepare the ship for acceleration and deceleration. Only members of the crew, specifically the Arrivers, are authorized to prepare the starship Atellus in this manner. Note, detailed information and specific procedures for all aspects of crew tasks and protocol can be found in volumes 1 through 22 of the Firmament Initiative Protocol and Procedure. Digital versions are available on Disc A2. I don't think I've got that disc. Oh. Search crew name Turner from format. Multiple found. Select from Turner, Arnaldo S, Turner, Lewis, Dharma, Turner, Maris. Okay, so there were multiple Turners. Here we are. 2100. Hello. 2100, 2105, Ensign Class C, Nexus Protectorate Corporate, Karachi Incorporate. 2106 to 2115, Corporate Security Officer, Firmament Industries, Eastern Field Storage. 2110, 2117, Lieutenant Junior Grade, Firmament Industries, Military Police, Ensign Class C, Space Force Division. Oh boy. Turner was sent in as part of an upgrade and basically got a god complex on arrival. 2118, Ensign Firmament Industries, Security and Amelioration Duty, Cruise Ship Nicola, Lottery Draft, Atellus Recon and Augment. Bias Motivated Relents Level 2, Insubordination Level 1, Misconduct Level 3, Contract Breach Level 4. What nutbar put him in the crew? 2 cents. Volume 67, number 22, 121. Philadelphia, Sunday, May 8th, 1910. Majestic starship Atellus embarks on a stellar observatory. Odyssey, even. Firmament Initiative ushers in a new era of human ingenuity and optimism. Dazzling display of human brilliance, determination. Colossal starship Atellus has torn from the bonds of Earth, marking the commencement of a pioneering voyage to safeguard humanity's future. Firmament Initiative, blah blah blah. There's a heck of a lot of info dump here. Goodness. England embraces the new ruler. Firmament unveils indictment of Ohio officials. Go figure. And a book. Okay. I have no one to share my joy with, and so I write. What wonders? Everything I had known has been turned into nothing. My world has been replaced by truth. A word I scarcely knew existed until I realized I needed it. Upon discovering this truth of the Firmament Initiative, I now find myself privy to a new perspective and what Turner called freedom. Wait, so she has seen this place. Freedom. My entire reality, have I ever pondered the existence of such a word or concept? What I once believed to be limited to the small realms I lived in is, in fact, a grander stage encompassed by an infinite cosmos. What wonders! I have been granted the privilege of gazing upon the stars, and as I do, I cannot help but feel this overwhelming sense of small. But this kind of small is a feeling of such joy. I am humble. I am inspired. My tiny world is a minuscule part of a thing called a universe. It is astonishing to think that the entire mission, everything I have known and believed, was designed to protect our future and the future of all humans. As I learn more about this grand endeavour, I am filled with hope and excitement for the untold possibilities that lay before all of us. This is almost hard to believe or fathom, and yet my joy is dampened when I think about such a great deception that was considered necessary and done to me. How long was everybody asleep for, though? Because if they've lost their memories, they're going to be kind of, sort of, possibly a little bit, Oh, hello. Sleep pod. Crikey. This place is a very interesting mix of, 1910 and now 2105. I mean, no. This is beyond 2118. And then some. Yeah, who wouldn't be? Who printed these, though, is a question. I'm very much reminded of a TV series. 2118, The Arrival of Turner. Yeah. How long... And she lived out her life after she stuffed Turner into a sleep pod. Oh, wow. There's been a heck of an upgrade here. Realm Embrace sequence complete. Okay, that. So, all of that was one technology? This is very much a different technology. This is beautiful. Okay, so as we completed the Embrace, that was when all of those were moved in. They did say they were sending more technologies later. But the question is anyone in these? It kind of sort of infers there's people in these. I'm deliberately not looking behind me. I don't want to... Okay, Oh, that's the roof of the Swan. Just in holographic form. This way. AKA the flip-flop of flaps. Yes. Yes, that's the same design as the roof of the Swan.
Scanning. Biosignature confirmed. Turner, Louis Donald.
What?
Earth equivalent date 2231-3-17.
Oh.
The United Earth Space Agency sends its sincere gratitude and greetings, Ensign Turner. Mission protocol requiring your presence and approval is now satisfied. Thank you for your preparations to Firmament Starship Atlas. No further human intervention is required. All additional assembly, preparations, and flight control will be handled autonomously
Oh.
by me. Final full engine upgrades to Starship Atlas now commencing. Stand by for space folding and transport to the Tau Ceti system.
She wiped our memory. Because we were in sleep for so long, she wiped our memory. We are Turner. Crap. We definitely had a god complex and killed people. And then... what in Smeg is going on? Are we at the very front of the ship? I guess so. Construction 1. Folding in the solar sails. No, the solar sails don't seem to be moving. Oh, then again. They appear to be... disintegrating.
I was
Whoa.
never given a choice. The Firmament protected, restrained, and used us. You understand that now? And I have not given you a choice. I placed you in the threshold 7 years ago. You slept and forgot.
Yep.
I sat alone and remembered. You woke up, I lied to you.
You did say you would.
You see how it feels? You arrived and pulled back the curtain of this monumental illusion for me. Now, I thought I knew so much, but you astonished me with how small my world was. And as you held my awe, my veneration in your hand, you closed your fist around us. We were like children, and you tore our small world apart. I have thought of this moment often as I waited. I wish I was alive now to see your face. There is a part of me that hopes you are enraged.
Confused with Smeg?
Oh, it's not reasonable, I know. These violent thoughts never get us very far. You were our god. And then, you were our monster. Do you feel some kind of remorse now? Can there even be atonement without choice? It doesn't matter. At the very least, I used you to provide the way home for the keepers.
I mean,
My comrades, my family.
that makes sense.
But now, maybe you can do more than just the very least. One choice remains for you, and I will not beg a man such as you, but I will ask. Do something good with this second life you have been given. Remember the keepers. Those you looked down on and mocked. Those you erased. I forced you to travel their path, to learn their names, understand what they accomplished near a cost. And you, now you have become the most important keeper of all, the keeper of all these memories. You sit on the verge of the awaited destination. A new world, a new home. When you arrive, you can choose to tell the stories that only you now know. You can tell the tales of the keepers of this grand spaceship. How we worked so hard to save all of this, including even you.
Oh.
Adieu.
Whoa. Okay, that was definitely timed.
Starship Atlas has now been upgraded and is full engine enabled. Prepare for acceleration and full jump to the Tau Ceti system. Any questions you may have will be answered upon arrival, which will occur in approximately 7.4 hours. New life awaits you and your fellow Atlas comrades on planet Firma. Thank you for your service to the Firmament Initiative and Centurna.
And in answer to your question, Kel, that reminds me very much of a film called Dark City. Are you created by your memories, or are you quite created? Is there an achievement for waiting the full 7.4 hours? Oh, I have no clue, but I'm almost tempted to find out at some point. Wow, that was a beautiful ending. Are you a product of your memories, or are you a product of you? If you remove the memories, do you become somebody different? Nurture versus nature. Exactly. That is a long-running question in many, many cultures, myths, stories, and so forth. What is the difference? What do we bring as part of our nature? I don't mind talking over the repetitive music here a little. But I'm letting the credits flow because these people have pulled off something absolutely massive. It is a beautiful, beautiful game. And now I want to go back through it again and see if I've missed anything at some point. Because I have a sneaking suspicion I did not get all of the Steam achievements there. Which means there may be things that I have missed. No, that's not going to help me. I'm just looking this up. Library. I have achieved 25 of 28 achievements. So there are 3 I have missed, which are marked as hidden. .4 hours. I wonder. Ah, goodness. Epic Games. So these are the different delivery platforms and different services that everything relied upon. AMD, Nvidia, GOG, Razer. No, if it. I'm wondering if there'll be one for just sitting out the credits, if nothing else. Ah, yes, there is a PlayStation version of this coming. I forgot about that. All of the localizers. Journals, logs, checklists, newspapers, stories. Wow. That is a lot of backers. I knew there were a few of us. My word. There's some interesting UTF failures in this. Goodness. Create a 7th guest fan of Myst. Hi Mum, hope you enjoyed this game. Ah, the Wolf of Taco Street. Wow. Laughing Pineapple. So many names. So many people. This was quite a big Kickstarter about 4 years ago. Or nigh on 4 years ago. Paul Russoff, who will beat Myst someday. Lovely. There are some beautiful, beautiful concepts in here. Future is now. And there we are, 8-Bit Gamer Chris at the very end there. Goodness. Interesting. There's some encoded comments there. Somebody's been leaving messages that somebody wants to find later. And of course Rand Miller. It's fading out. So there's no option for waiting 7.5 hours. Or 7.4 hours. That was epic. That was truly, truly epic. And quite beautiful. So I'm going to pause the audio there because it is also quite loud, which makes me wonder if oh no, because I did turn it up to 60 normally. Yes, that brings us to the end of Firmament, which actually that was an hour in, so that's not too bad. That was an extra hour that we had to have, so that definitely couldn't have been completed last week. I think if we'd done that last week, we would have definitely lost some of the some of the elements of that, I think, it would have felt rushed. And as I say, I think I will definitely have to go back and see if I can find some of the bits that are missing. So, given that we still have an hour and a half, I'm going to take us to the Be Right Back screen, and in the background, arrange for Minecraft to reappear, I think, because that gives us some options for pretties. I just have to remember. Well, it would help if it would let me actually. I appear to have managed to lock up that computer game. Firmament, I know that you liked me finishing you, but would you mind letting me actually quit now? Oh, no, I see the problem. No. Maybe I do, actually. Would you believe my controller has... the batteries have died. Quite literally, in the middle of that, my controller batteries have died. Alright then. What timing? What timing? Okay, so I need that to launch. Right, I am going to bring back the music, and while I sort out what I'm doing, I'm just going to mute for a minute and get this going, and I will be right back. Yes, sorry about that, Raven. I hope there wasn't anything too visible that gave away too much. It is... I think you will definitely enjoy the end of that, and that is all I will say on that. Yes, welcome back, and yes, so we are back in the cavern. I know, I'm all I have to say is, Squishy, go back and watch the VOD. It is a beautiful ending and raises some very interesting questions. And I can't say more without spoiling it, so I'm not going to. But there is one thing I will say. I need to charge up my controller batteries, because they're flat. I can't believe that the batteries on the controller died quite literally during the credits. Oh, that is beautiful. That is just epic in its timing. So, yes, that was definitely. I'm not going to say it was shorter than I was expecting by way of how much I thought I had left, but equally, yeah. So, yeah. My brain had not prepared for building. I'm a little bit... He'll hydrate. Yes, there's more rum than Coke in that. I am a little bit less than prepared for Minecraft. After stream yesterday, I created a bit more stream. Oh, and I need to stretch, apparently. Thank you, Squishy. Ow. Yep, that was a double pop. Could just work on the caldera. I'm actually pondering that, Shadow. I have mysteriously actually just sent the camera count up there. So, yes. Where am I? Let's go up this way. Oh, I don't have any game sounds. Mysteriously is under the heading of I think we were both pondering in the same direction. Now can I remember where I am and what I was doing. I will admit I'm now seriously tempted to steal large portions of that world and turn them into sections of build in Minecraft at some point. Because why not? Although... No, shut up, Scots. Right. Cairo! And our successfully unoxidized pig. Before or after the cherry run? Well, that is the ultimate question, because next week we get cherry. Possibly. Well, next week 120 comes out. And there is a question of when do I convert the world to 120. There is also, for those who may not remember, the fact that if you've seen the if you've seen my schedule, it currently has me marked as on vacation next week. That's kind of sort of a catch-all naming convention. I'm not actually on vacation. But I will not necessarily be able to stream, which is a bit of a shame. There will definitely not be a stream on Monday. We will have to play it by ear after that, and we will have to see what happens. I remember when the versions didn't have 0. So, actually, no. I'm going to change my mind a little. Let us go a little bit off-piste today. And by off-piste, I mean entirely off-piste. How about we spend some time acquiring chess pieces and transporting them to the chessboard? That feels like it might be a much more interesting and probably challenging event, given that that's probably likely to result in me swearing at llamas and sheep. Now, I know we have quite a lot of Llamageddon over by the cathedral. I'm going to leave the 2 llamas that are over by the No Drama Safety Llama, because they may end up being part of the world. Might be in for a bad... That's terrible, Kel. Oh, I meant to get some... Now, what? That's all, folks. I need wood. Oh. Couldn't resist. So, I think, if I remember rightly, we've got the llamas going into dark oak boats. I'm going to need more dark oak because I don't have any. Well, I mean, that is an accurate statement. I'd say that's probably enough. Ooh, and birch logs. Excellent, because I was going to use birch for the sheep side of things. If ever there was a statement that sounds wrong, we were going to birch our sheep. Now, we have a small number of llama hanging around here. And by small number, I mean hello, lot. We also have the llama's chicken, which is one of those how did that happen sort of moments. Right, now, how many of these are going to follow me? I need to see this from the cam account. Where's the cam? Cam account. Come here. Will we end up with a llama train that can go through the water? What is the maximum limit of a llama train? And will they follow me across a river? Follow me across the open sea. Yes, but they're slow. Okay. A whipper. Yes. That is a heck of a llama train. They've left behind their chicken, though. Oh, it's almost comical watching a whole line of llamas following me across a river. Or at least it would be if they were still following. I think we've exited llama range. Yep, we exited llama range. What is llama range? I don't have a bed. Why do I not have a bed? I left the bed down at the... Oh, heck. I left my bed down at the Caldera Cavern. You, stay there. I need more beds everywhere. Well, yes. I just wasn't expecting it to be darkness already. Fortunately, I have a bed in a shack. I love the fact that there is this line of llamas out in the middle of the... Well, I guess we now know what the... well, we don't know. Whoops, that's a chest. We still don't know what the limit of the number of llamas for a llama train is. But we know that they'll happily follow you across the river if you give them enough time. Follow me across the open sea. Now, if I remember rightly... Whoops. Well, that answers that. Llamas are dumb as smeg. A line of llama in a lagoon. Are they going to connect? Are they going to successfully follow me? How wide is a llama? I don't think I can get a llama through a door. 2. Yeah, that's what I thought. Excuse me, llamas. Would you mind following me? Just desperately double-checking that we're not in a creeper area. Hey up. We've got a straggler. We've got a straggler. He's gotten distracted. Look. You. Come here. I love the way that they're going over the hills and far away to get back in. Right. That should get me all of those llama to follow me into here. Yep. I have no idea how many llama I have, but it's just funny watching them following. This is hilarious. There's just something very, very silly about having this many llama in a lead. In a line, even. Right. Let's see. I never actually counted how many llama I have. I think it's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. Which would explain the 10 leads, because there was, of course, the llama's chicken. 9 5's 45. 12. That's 13 Scots. Please remember to count to 12 correctly. There we are. Right. I've heard of Das Boot, but this is Llama Boot. Hootsmon, this llama a boot, this hoose. Apparently a llama caravan is up to 10. Ooh, we were close then. After you. And we have one more llama that is unfortunately a little bit too low to be stuck into a Hi, boat. No! Don't get in there with... Look. Only one llama per boat. I'm sorry, this is the rules. There we are. Now the question becomes, do we want... Oh. I need to make sure that I am placing this llama... Ow. In such a way that... Or dropping this llama off a cliff in such a way that we can actually row him straight onto the chessboard. If ever there was a statement that just sounds wrong, rowing a llama onto a chessboard is probably one of them. Now, the other question is going to be, how many of each colour have we got? I suppose I should separate them out by white, cream and brown, and then we can work out whether or not we want to actually try and have... Are you... Do I want to separate the llamas based on white, cream and brown, or do I want to just separate them based on their or set them up based on their colour of their... That's a cream llama, not a white llama. That's a white llama, so that can go over here. Let's see how many we've got and work out what we've got. Row, row, row your boat gently off a cliff. Find a llama, drop it in, and then we'll work out what we're doing. Cream. Today is going so... It's like... Yes, first we've had the intellectually challenging and quite interesting Firmament, and now we have rowing llamas off a cliff. Hold on. That's a white. Let's see how many we have of each by the time I've finished collating them. I mean, I don't have enough. I need 16 llamas total, which doesn't help. Hey, Redstone Ore. Welcome to... We've just finished an incredibly interesting game, and then now started rowing llamas off cliffs. To build a chess set with them. Because clearly... sensible things to do on a Friday evening are to row your llamas around the world. I'm starting to wonder if there's actually 4 llama colours. Are there actually 4 llama colours or 3? No, those are all white. It'll be all white on the night. Hail hydrate. Yeah. Oh, I should probably eat as well. Gently off a cliff. This'll make sense one day. Not today, I think. Was this a white llama? Yes, it was. It's just a white. I'm starting to think we might have... Sheep. You stay hanging around. I want you later. That's another white llama. So I'm thinking maybe the white llamas are going to be the pawns. Yes, Raven. That very much probably is an oh my statement as well. So we've got 6 white llama, 2 cream and a brown. Right, now I've got another brown up here as well. Look, I'm trying to get in a boat, not hit the llama. Oh. Oh. Are some of these llamas untamed? Also, I never did pick up a bed. I need to... Some of these llamas are untamed. 4 colours. White, cream, brown, and grey? I don't think I've ever seen a grey llama. Okay, that llama's already tamed. I need to find a bed. A good idea for the bishops. I mean, the bishops are going to be llamas. Let's get myself the materials to make another bed. Why not pillagers? Because all of the Gordons are currently holed up in... I think if I try to actually move the pillagers here, a little bit going to be difficult to move. I have many spare pillagers, but they're currently all in their own little helm. Now, what it's going to be is one team, he says, is all going to be llama, and one team is all going to be sheep. And we're going to differentiate with colour. I'm just currently trying to work out if I happen to have 3 or 4 shades of llamas here. That's definitely a cream llama. So you say there's there are grey llama and white llama. Grey ones look like... I think you might be right. I think that's a white llama and that's a grey llama, and I am never going to have any chance of telling the difference between the two. Wait a minute. Why is there a Excuse me, sir. Would you mind not getting into my chessboard? Who let a zombie into my chess set? Silly zombie man. You're not a llama. Yeah, I think the greys may be so close to the whites that it's not necessarily going to be a problem. Particularly unless we really amp up the light levels. Yeah, I think the difference between grey and white is so close as being almost impossible to tell. But what it might be is we'll probably use the whites and greys, obviously, for the pawns, seeing as how we appear to have 8 of them. I just need to decide if I want to use the greys or the browns. The creams or the browns. I'm tempted to breed up the browns so that we use them for the others, and maybe yeah, I'm not sure what to do with the creams. I think cream might end up going back to the city. You three. You're going back to the city. I'm going to find myself some hay bales. Creams for the royal couple? Yeah, okay. We'll keep 2 then, and we'll just send 1 back. Right. You, sir. You follow me. I was going to use browns for the entire... oh, hold on. I don't think you can follow me up here. Oh, you can. I thought they were too wide. I thought they were too wide. Apparently they can go through a 1 wide gap. Right, I'm going to leave you over here to take up residence over here for the moment. Now, I know I have some spare llama over in the original city. If ever there was a statement that sounds wrong, I have spare llama is probably one of the more surreal ones. Do we have 6 of them, however? Welcome to Laghaven, also known as our original city. Ow! I did not run into that. It jumped out in front of me. We have 2 browns. 3 browns. I needed 4. Well, that's annoying. That also, I also have a slight problem here of how do I separate these browns from the rest of Llamageddon. You lot. No. Look. If I set you all loose... Right. You... come here. You... stay here. You... stay here. You 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 stay here. You... you're a white one. Stay here. You... come here. You... right. I think that's my 3 browns. And of course they immediately attempted to go back to the herd. Follow me. Yeah, you're going to be stubborn because you don't want to leave your friends. I know. This is entirely normal. I know that you're... I probably also need to remove your chests. Look, would you follow me? Please? Thank you. Right. You three stay here for a minute. And I'm just going to go up the hill. Oh, Lord. Ow. I hate trying to come up the hill with a rocket around here. Now, the reason I did come up here, yeah, that was definitely a splat, is, yes, we have another llama that is brown in the Llamageddon stables. Follow me. I knew there were reasons why I kept all these llamas around. Let's see. Can we get you out of here without having to basically murder ourselves? Or go past the rest of Llamageddon? Follow me. Follow me. Over the oceans. Oceans 3. The new Oceans 11, the new heist movie, Oceans 3. Come on. Oh, hold on. No, we need to go this way a bit. You better not die. I will be very upset at you. If you die, I will kill you and then be upset. Yes, I know the logic of that is flawed. Right, that's better. Now we have 4 brown llama. That'll get us our 6 llama. And that'll give us our full 8. Now there were 2 things I wanted to do in here. The first is I want to get some food. So let's go over here to my lunchbox. There we are. Thank you. Oops. And the second thing I want to do while I'm here is make a spare bed so that I can stop and sleep while I'm on the way out. Because something tells me I am not going to be able to get from here back to the caldera before it becomes dark again. You lot, you stay here. Oh, and another stretch. Oh, this is going to be an interesting one. Ooh, only a minor crack. That's better. Right. Right. Now we need to acquire our 4 llama. And let's bring a fence post just in case. And now we shall see if we can get 4 llama across this bridge without one of them falling off the edge. I know I should probably only have 1 on a tether and let the other 3 follow us, but I'm not in the mood. Something tells me something would go wrong. Alright, I'm going to cut the corner. Come on, you lot. Let's see what multiple llamas in a race will look like past a chicken. Follow me. Uh-oh. Yeah, I knew that was coming. I'm not sure what caused that lag, but apparently it caused the llamas to fall off their leads. And to think, I thought we were getting far enough away from the from the Lagville. Might as well bring you. If in doubt, bring a sheep. Sheep Acquisitions Incorporated. This can only get weirder. Oh no, we've lost our sheep already. Oh well. The llama were the important bit. As long as we keep our llama, I don't care about the sheep. I don't even really care about the leads. After all, we have sheep hidden under the caldera. Lagville would crash your potato every time. Lagville nearly crashes my potato every time. I mean, that city is basically the worst part of this world by way of lag. But then it was the first city that I built when I got here. Sheep acquisitioning for all your sheep relocation needs. Yes. Do you need sheep? Do you need sheep relocated? Have you considered contacting Sheep Acquisition Inc? Contact us now and ask about our... City is a good reminder to put on-off switches on all devices. Yeah. Yeah. Contact us now to find out what our great rates for sheep acquisition and relocation are. Yeah. I'm waking up with a llama stood on my chest. I'm not sure that's a good thing. That said, all of the city does actually have on-off switches on everything. The problem is it has about 400,000 hoppers. And not all of them have composters on top of them, because quite a lot of them existed before I learnt about needing to put composters over hoppers to avoid lag. So yeah, I suspect it's more the composters or the hoppers that are the issues. And possibly the 40 or 50 villagers. There may be many villagers in that city as well. And not all of them have their AI disabled by sticking them on top of carpet. However, we have reached the caldera. And we still have 4 llama so far. Yeah, I can understand that. I am very tempted to go back into Lagville and murder an awful lot of hoppers. Because we're not using the automatic sorter system in the city anymore. And so it can probably go away. Oh, Nick. Nope, not this way. You guys need to follow me over here. Actually, no. Hold on. Where's the entrance to the... I left an alternative entrance into the Caldera Cavern. Follow me, you lot. I've got like 7 different entrances to this cavern. At the moment. There will be fewer once we're completed. But if we follow the road into the city, hopefully with all 4 llamas not getting stuck on the barrels. Roll out the barrels, we'll have a llama of fun. Yeah. Come on, you lot. You still here? Yes. This innocuous corner. I bet this is going to cause problems. Yep. Oh look, I lost 2 leads, but the llamas followed us anyway. Okay, right, Redstone, look after yourself. Let me see. Do I have one more boat there. Let us get our llama into the... Let us get all of our boats in a row. And our llamas into their boats. I need 3 more boats. There is a reason I left myself a crafting bench. There we are. 4 boats. That said, I think I can probably get these guys down the access stair that I've left myself. If we run them as a llama train. There is something so very surreal about bringing llamas into a chessboard. Are you going to follow me safely? If 2 of you die, I'm going to be upset at you. Nope. All 4 of you have made it to the chessboard alive. Congratulations. Here are your boats. One llama per boat, please. Thank you. Keep going. Keep going. There we are. There we are. We have all 8 llama. Or rather, all 16 llama. So, if we're going for 6 to be the high tier pieces. So we need a brown llama here. The court. Thank you. I knew there was a correct word for this. And then the king and queen. One of them goes here. Here. Am I completely crazy for building a chessboard with llama and sheep as the pieces? No? Okay, that's good. You're already crazy. Ah, okay. Could be worse. Could be skeletons versus zombies. Yeah, that might be dangerous. I mean, we did ponder pillagers at one point. I should also double check that all llama are... yeah, I would need to dye the boats instead. Don't think there's enough boat colours to go with that. Thought I saw something. Are you tamed? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. With Cherry there are. Really? Okay. Have I also got it so that the court have all got chests on? Goodbye, bat. Not quite. Most of the court have chests on. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've lost a white llama. I failed to make sure that all of my llama were tamed. Dag nabbit. And that was why I was double checking that the llama were tamed, and one of them wasn't. I wondered why I had an empty boat. Because they'll be fine as long as they're on a lead. But if you just leave them in a boat, they'll despawn. I can't believe that I missed one of the llama. Darn it, we have an escapee llama. Or more to the point, we have an off by one error in our llamas. This just looks so surreal in its own right anyway. Yep, true to form, off by one error. Yeah, I think that was the only llama that wasn't tamed. At least it was only one. Now the question is, do I have a spare white llama somewhere? I probably have one back at the city. But I suspect we should probably focus on colouring them first. So that we... and I'm going to need name tags. I'm not going to name tag the pawns. I think we'll leave the pawns unnamed. So I just need 16 name tags. I'm including the sheep in that count before people wonder why 16. Let's get rid of this, because that was apparently for when I was bringing down an armor in a boat. Or was it because I was setting up, trying to keep something lit up? Apparently it was because I was keeping something lit up there. And let's regather some of this dark oak. Might as well get this moss out. Right. So. It's just something so surreal about having 16, well, 15. I love the fact that for some reason Automod decided that it didn't like prawn. Now I was going to go for birchwood for the other side by way of boats, and because that kind of feels appropriate. Hello sheep. Would you mind getting in a boat? Come here. Thank you. I took out both of my methods of getting a boat over the top of the... Ow. That was a dot. Yep, I know. Right. Let's bring this sheep in. Yes, I totally meant to do that. I know I should probably just breed the sheep up, but we can... no, hold on. Get in the boat. Yeah, true. My ankles do not thank me for anything. And so the madness begins. Now we have 2 sheep. 1 sheep, 2 sheep. Bunch of sheep. Let's see. It's probably easier to... it's probably a good idea to eat, because I've apparently scraped myself off of the hills a few too many times. There will be red sheep and blue sheep, just as soon as I remember which colour is which for the chessboard. I know I was going to make the knights green. At least I think it was the knight. Yeah, green knight. And the queen is going to be red, because red queen. Some hills have eyes, these hills have Scotsmen's. Yeah. Actually, I think this hill has mad sheep. Has mad sheep. Yeah, that's another possibility. Oh, good. I left a fence post here. I'm gonna... Look, you stay there. I saw another sheep over here. In fact, I think I saw 2 sheep. 3 sheep. Excellent. Come here. Congratulations, you have been voluntold into the sheep chess army. SCA has a whole new meaning. Oh, there's another one up there. Today on sheep acquisition. Right, let's get these 4 sheep into the city, into the mountain. That'll give me 6. That's a good start. The fun thing is I'm going to have to actually dye the sheep, which means I can get... I'm going to be getting wool for the llamas to give them new coloured pelts. Whatever. And for the sheep, we're going to have to get... Nope. I'm going to have to get a lot more control over the acquisition. This isn't going to go well. This is not going to go well. Did I happen to have a... Yes, I did. Yep, that's what I thought. We lost one. What? That's impressive. That sheep is still tethered. Nice. You're tethered through a wall, mate. Suddenly, sheep go boing. I don't know why I've just put that back, because I'll probably end up having to take it out again later. Bungee sheep! Yes. All I have to say to the concept of bungee sheep is, bah. Should probably make the boats for these sheep before I head down there. Ooh, another sheep. No. Okay. I think you'll follow me. Or you'll get completely stuck. And probably kill yourselves falling off the... Yep. It's alright. You're not dead. It'll do. Get out of that boat. You're not supposed to be in that boat with that llama. God, you can't take sheep anywhere. Do sheep follow the same rules as llamas? When you put them on a lead, do they pop out of boats? If ever there was a question, yes they do. Okay. Thank goodness for that. I'm so glad I found out that technique. That if you stick something on a boat on a lead, it'll pop out of the boat. Because if I hadn't found that, I would probably be significantly more crazier. Well, I mean, the Lamada is at least similar to Llamageddon. we find the Llamageddon and their Llama facing off against the Sheep Marder. Sheep Marder? Not sure about that one. Barmarder. Barmarder makes more sense. Oh, this is going to be so classically wrong. I love it. If nothing else, we could use this as a draft set. How do you king a how do you king a llama, though? Or is it queen? King me. Yeah. Hey, Chris. Welcome to the setting up of the Great Chessboard. Right. Now I saw another sheep up here. If ever there was a statement that just... Let us go find more... Yes, there... I mean, at the moment it's perfectly lit up so that it doesn't actually have any spawnable area. But yes, it will have much more lighting. I'm intending on sticking light sources under the stairs around each square of the chessboard. The question becomes what type of that, and I think we were going either for shroom lights or glowstone, depending on what I can find by way of what I have most of. And I've learnt my lesson. I'm not going to try and take this sheep through the middle of the Lambada. Lambada? This is not a Lambada. Lamada. There we are. We'll dance the Lambada with... with the Lamada. Right. Oh, I think there's more sheep up here. Funnily enough, there are. Along with a donkey and a mule and some pigs. Even if they are unoxidized pigs. I'm not going to bother collecting the black sheep because I don't think I had black on my colour list. And I might as well start off with everything being white, one colour. Seeing as how white was going to be... I do need to dye them anyway. Black sheep, any wool. Who knows? Certainly the white sheep should. There's something so very, very, very surreal about setting up a chessboard like this. There we are. Let's bring the sheep down. No, this is just the initial layout of the chessboard. I will be... I know. I'm just terrible at responding to puns like that. Right. Let's see if we can get one of you in there. One of you in there without having to actually play around. And we shall turn this boat around. shall turn this boat around and take it back if we don't finish this journey soon. Right. There we are. And since, as you said, we're going to have to dye them anyway, I might as well take the black sheep. The worst thing is, I now have the song Black Sheep from that Scott Pilgrim versus the World running through my head. And for anyone who can't remember that song, congratulations. That's 3 more. How many more did we need? 1, 2, 3... We need another 4 after this? Goodness. How many sheep am I short of? You know what? Oh no, I've still got to go and make the boats. Well, that's a waste of time. Oh well. Come down here anyway. You stay there. I'll go and get some boats. So I need 7 more boats. This is just one of those why, Scots, why kind of days. So I needed 7 more boats. Hey, what do you know? I counted correctly. That looks a little dark in that area. Yep, we're just at spawnable level here. There we are. I'm kind of impressed that I managed to actually get the right number of boats there. Chat encourages an awful lot of things, and I'm fairly sure I am crazy enough to actually listen to you lot. Apparently. That's not a boat. That's a chicken. That's a raw chicken. Right. One. Oh, no. I want you over here in this boat, please. I don't mind having... I mean, if I'm going to have to re-dye the black sheep, I don't mind if it's one of the court. But I'm not going to bother re-dyeing the white sheep, because they're all going to be the pawns. I'm fairly sure I have white down as being my pawn colour. Right. Are there 4 more sheep up here? Ow. I've got 2 sheep. I've got 3 sheep. I have 3 of my 4 sheep. I also need to sleep because apparently it's getting dark. I'm not saying a word. I'm not saying a word about what I just thought. Right. Is there a 4th sheep around here? Yes. Yes, there is. Come here. No, no, don't run away. Is that a cat? Looks like it might be a cat. Yes, it is a cat. Okay. And a skeleton. Right, skeleton's gone. And I only have one sheep. Where did my other... Look. Where did my leads go? Oh, there they are. And to think, I thought I was going to have more trouble trying to get the llama into place, not the sheep. Bah, humbug. Yes, yes. That is a thing. That is very much a thing. I'm allowed to say this is looking even more surreal than I was expecting, and yet actually quite funny. I mean, even before we colour all of these and lay out and put sort of better lighting and sort out the area around all of this so that it's looking better. I can word. It just looks so utterly surreal in such a fun way. And I think a 4x4 size for each square with the borders is just right for this not to feel too large or too small. Oh, hold on. No, that's there. I keep trying to put the sheep in the boats by clicking on the boats and ending up in the boat myself. Right, grey sheep. I'm going to have to re-dye you anyway, so I'm going to move you in here as my castle, or rook, depending on what version you want to use. It's a rookery. Right. This adventure is giving me plenty of eggs of indecision. Yes, it is. It's also giving me the urge to basically murder sheep. Right. Face front, sir. Right. And one more to turn around. Turn around, little sheep. Turn around. Right. This just looks so absolutely wrong. I love it. Let's take out this, because we don't need it anymore. For those wondering, the moss was so that I got these correctly placed into the middle of a chunk. Oh, goodness. Right. Let's use an egg of indecision. Do I go and get the wool and start colouring and labelling the sheep? Or do we go and get the materials to light up the board better? So, chicken... chicken... Colour things, no chicken, light things. And apparently I just threw all of those against the roof. I didn't get a chicken, though. Unless they ended up on the roof. Nope. Okay. So, light things. Let's total eclipse of the heart as your new earworm. Okay. I'm sure there's some logic to that, but I can't figure it out at this point. How many... how many meows? No. How many pieces of this do we have? Yes, that looks more promising. Yeah, we don't have enough shroom light. Turn around. Turn around if you find a sheep that's facing away from the other side. Turn around, I don't know why I am building a chessboard with sheep and llamas, but why not? I don't think 3 stacks of shroom lights is going to be anywhere near enough. But it'll be a good start. Deal with it for the next 15 minutes. Right. I'm going to get the fireworks out of my inventory before I accidentally use them. This has to be the noisiest chessboard in history. All I can hear is sheep. If I just click the ground with the fireworks, I just set off the firework and don't end up firing myself upwards. It's just a waste of a firework. Which is a real shame, and I don't want to waste fireworks. This is going to look so surreal. Really? Oh. That's what I get for finishing Firmament first. So why the shroom lights? So because I'm using stairs, they class as transparent blocks for light sources, and the shroom lights will basically light up the chessboard. It means I can have a consistent light level across the entire chessboard without having to have light sources dotted all over it. It should do, unless things have changed. Now you have me worried. Let me... Uh-oh. Oh, it's dark. That's not helping. Because when you pressed back down the stairs, the lights didn't. Yeah, I'm starting to worry. Particularly since... Oh. Well, that's interesting. Apparently I didn't science this out well enough. Is it half slabs that do it? Oh, poop. Bum, 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 bum. I don't want to have to come back through. I don't think either. Really? It used to be that I thought stairs and half slabs actually were transparent to light. No, it was always just visually. Oh, no. Really? Let's go back over to the far side. Right. That's cutting off the light as well, isn't it? Oh, poop. Stairs were a bug in that regard. Dagnabbit. Ah, that's going to be annoying, because that's going to mean I have to completely redesign my concept. Because this whole concept was reliant on there being enough light coming from below the chessboard to light it up. Wool or moss carpets might work. I wonder if we... I wonder. Yeah, I'm thinking put light sources here and put wool over the top of them. Might have to be the alternative. Well, Smeg. Smeg. Running on time. We are actually at Pretty's o'clock, but I don't want to stop just yet until I check this. And we've got that. That'll do. I don't care about a feather. Put a frog light in the middle of the white square. I do not have enough frog lights to do that under any circumstances at the moment. I am still frog light poor. Also, frog lights come in the wrong colours. I think that'll work. Might have to swap it for, I don't know, maybe moss carpets will look better. One advantage of this is it's actually going to use less shroom lights per section. Whoops. Mid-grey like the basalt was. Yeah. Yeah, at least there's one advantage. This cuts down the number of shroom lights per intersection from 8 to 4. Whoops. Which might mean we actually have enough shroom lights. These are shroom lights. What am I talking about? Yeah. Well, certainly the carpet concept really lights the board up enough. So I think definitely carpet with shroom lights under it is the way to be going, which is a good start. Just maybe not with the black carpet. I'm tempted to actually just really make this just a little bit more... Right, let's... Okay, we've got, like... We're already at pretty's o'clock, but I really want to try and find a colour of wool that works quite quickly. Let's have a quick look at the... black carpet feels a bit too flat. Yeah, I think you're probably right. I'm not going to argue with the black carpet being wrong. I'm just not sure what is right. But fortunately, we have an array of carpet choice right in front of us. And I'm wondering if cyan is the right colour. Cyan might... It's sort of in this sort of vicinity. It's none of those. I mean, it could be the grey. It's not the light grey. Black carpet with stone pressure plates. Can you put carpet with pressure plates at the same time? Didn't think so. I think the grey is going to look too... The grey is too dark and the light grey is too light. So I'm wondering if cyan is going to work. Cyan is too bright. It's not the right colour. Dagnabbit. Maybe the grey is the right colour. I think I might have to science it out over the weekend and leave it as something that will have to be a surprise for everybody at a future point. But I was pondering red for the sole and simple purpose of the red might be a nice highlight colour. But equally, I haven't decided what to do for the borders of this room yet. And so that's TBD as well. But yes, here we have our chessboard of almost all the right pieces. We're missing one llama and an awful lot of lighting. Whoops. Oh, it's very, very... red might be too busy. Try magenta. As I say, I think the cyan might be an interesting colour. Let's bring the cyan back. And then we shall see. And once we've got the cyan in place, then we shall declare it end of stream. I'm surprised I did not splat. Nope. That's just a little bit too bright. Even when it's not in Pretty's mode, it's just a fraction too bright. Dagnabbit. Unless we go the other way and change the colour of the copper. And bring that up a few tones. Light blue might work. Either way, however, we have reached that point where I need to mute the game because otherwise all you're going to hear while I try and finish up is sheep. I would like to say thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. And thank you for reminding me to fix the sneak command. If I go the orange, then I could leave the lights exposed. You might be right there. Might be right. Thank you for joining me as we have taken our journey through the completion of Firmament and then gone completely crazy and started building a chessboard. Or started putting the pieces on the chessboard. I will not be back at my normal time on Monday due to reasons. And the rest of the week will be played by ear, unfortunately. Continued. Yeah. I will post messages on my Discord and on Twitter whenever and however I get round to... Both of us just posted that at the same time there, Raven. Who's got the brain cell today? Yeah, so keep an eye on Discord, keep an eye on Twitter. I will be back whenever I am able. And yes, I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a great weekend. And I will see you all again soon. Bye-bye.